Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a leak video to do. Guys, I'm sorry that I didn't do the reviews for the OTW Kessie and Sterling. I'm sure those videos would have done well, but obviously I didn't really have the content accounts ready. And to be fair, guys, definitely could have done the rare gold reviews for Kessie and Sterling because I had both of those cards, one on my RTG account and the other one on my main account. Like, I actually packed Sterling's rare gold card pretty early in the beginning of the year, right? He was one of my first rare gold players that you guys can actually see on my YouTube channel. But yeah, both Sterling and Kessie probably decent cards to get, to be fair, with Chelsea potentially getting their wins, with Sterling potentially getting some informs. I actually don't mind the price of the SBC being at 158 with those potential improvements in the future. So not too bad there. Kessie, obviously, even if he gets one upgrade, would be sick because he's a very, very solid CDM in this game. But for this video, for now, guys, I will be more on top of that in the future when it comes to the SBC content when they release it. Like, obviously we did the review for Gakpo and stuff. We'll be doing that for the Rttk cards and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, for today's video, we have the leaks for the new promo, which is obviously Rttk. If you guys are unfamiliar with this promo, these cards can get upgraded if you guys check out you know, any sort of website that explains it. Rttk items get upgraded if their team advances from the group stage, and they also get upgraded if their team wins 3 out of the next 4 group stage matches, right? So obviously with their potential of them getting improved, it's definitely a very big variable to work with. We're probably going to be doing reviews for each individual card because, to be fair, I feel like a lot of them are actually going to be very, very nice to work with, because in FIFA this year, there's definitely way more options to work with in regards to players that actually feel significantly more usable, right? So definitely looking forward to a card like Aubameyang. I think these stats are actually already made official from these cards, and you can see that +4 rating difference between his rare gold card and that Rttk card, which, by the way, the card design is definitely very nice, is obviously absolutely fantastic. A card like this already looks like he'd perform well in game, which is really good, right? But we're gonna be taking a look at some of the cards, guys. The first one is obviously gonna be Lionel Messi. Messi, I've tried out a few times this year in draft gameplay, right? So I didn't get full improvements on him, and to be honest with you, he's still a beast. I didn't really care too much about the fact that, you know, he has the low work rates this year. It doesn't really matter too much because your build up in general in this year's game, it's slower. So sure, maybe he doesn't have that certain attacking that some people will actually want, but it still performs perfectly fine in game, in my opinion. Like, for me personally, if I were to play him in that right wing, right mid area, I would probably still play him as a cam because he'd kind of be a little bit more conservative when it comes to attacking certain spaces, which, again, perfectly fine for how this game kind of performs, because, I mean, he compensates well, right? He has both of the shooting traits. He even has, like, chip shot trait, playmaker, which AI wise, like with the animation choices, like, it could be significantly helpful. Like, we've never confirmed this, but sometimes it looks like it can be helpful, right? Especially that chip shot trait. But yeah, look, he looks fantastic this year. Obviously, this rare gold card is 291k. With the Rttk card, if there's a big difference between the rating, is definitely going to be pretty saucy to work with, for sure. The next card that we have is going to be Valverde, which people were complaining about because of the fact that he got the Player of the Month card, and people were going to obviously complete the Player of the Month card. But here's the thing, guys. Valverde is pretty full meta this year. I think so far he is he's one of the best midfielders I've used this year, to be honest with you guys. Like, he's absolutely fantastic, and this is an SBC. This is an SBC that you can put fodder into to unlock. Now, obviously, if you can just get the right wing version of the card for market value, you can just pick that up for 142k. With the Rttk card, guys, you obviously have to pack it for it to be worth it, because it's going to be an expensive card, right? A transfer market version of a card like Valverde, who, let's be honest, is most likely going to get upgraded for a card that is pretty meta in this game, 4-star weak foot, all that good stuff. He's probably going to be fantastic, right? For me personally, I've been using like a 4-2-3-1 and using him as one of the CDMs, and honestly, he performs really, really well. So definitely going to be a W card there. Next up we have is Rafinha. Rafinha is definitely going to be really sick because I actually enjoy using his rare gold card as a side position player, right? Explosive, accelerate with this card on a finisher chemistry style, right? He gets a nice little dribbling boost. You give him the shooting boost. His base card stats for pace is in a decent area. Good stamina as well. I had him on a Hawk as well, right? If you want to give him that extra bit of pace with the extra shooting and stuff, wouldn't necessarily be bad either. But a finisher drastically improving the finishing on the card is definitely going to be super ideal. With the new card coming out, I think maybe some people could potentially give him a marksman chemistry style, depending on the specific upgrades that he gets. But obviously, if Barcelona goes far as well, definitely going to be a card looking into, because he's a left-footed player that plays on the right side. So that's actually very helpful to work with, to have strong foot on the strong side, because strong foot on the strong side this year is an absolutely massive deal because of those L trigger shots, right? The L2, L trigger, outside foot shots, if you will. Definitely going to be a big deal there. Shula, I think that's his name. Shula. I always mess up this guy's name constantly, right? Every single year. I think it's Shula. Sula. I'm gonna call him Sula. Anyways, this card is leaked. Apparently, this is actually the stats, maybe, right? Let's see here. 74. I'm pretty sure he's a lengthy though. Yeah. So that's gonna be a big deal for sure. The pace split's not really necessarily going to be like a huge issue. This card will still be usable in game, absolutely. Shadow chemistry style, sprint speed being really high is very important to work with lengthy as well. And then his base card stats are physicals in a decent area, except for jumping. But yeah, this card will probably be more fodder compared to the others, but he'll still be pretty usable if people are trying to build that type of team, right? So not a terrible card, obviously, for meta. People are definitely going to want better, right? Thomas Muller I could see being decent. What is his what's his thing this year? Let's see. Thomas Muller. So Thomas Muller is a controlled player. Architect's chemistry style does not change him to lengthy, unless the new card does. Could potentially do that, right? Let's see here. So 81 strength, 72. It's a pretty you gotta do a couple more stats difference for that to be like a relevant thing. But a controlled player, hunter chemistry style. Dribbling would have to be improved. Could be a fodder one too. Engine chemistry. I mean, if he gets improved, they'll be really sick. What is he? 4-star weak foot, high work rates. I mean, you know what? He could actually be a really good attacking oriented center mid, to be honest with you guys. Like, these types of cards, they work differently this year. Traits, outside foot shot trait. So that's actually a massive W, because if you give him the Hawk chemistry style, his shooting's in a fantastic area. Or a hunter. A hunter wouldn't be bad either. So it looks like a card that can be usable, right? Probably not gonna be like a full meta crazy card. Anguissa, this guy probably gonna be a beast, not gonna lie. Let's see. Anguissa. Let's see this guy. Oh, he has a cheap beast card too. Controlled player. Architect gives him what? Gives him lengthy. Okay. So that could be a lot of potential. Absolutely. That could definitely be a lot of potential. Physical. You could give him an anchor. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of saucy, actually. Being able to give a card like this an anchor. Dude, what a weird card. So he's a CDM, center mid, but he's got medium-low work rates. I don't think I've ever seen that before for a midfielder. Like a center mid CDM, medium-low? Who's medium-low? I've never seen a medium-low once in my life. Medium-low work rates. I mean, regardless, medium attack is still helpful, but low defense is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Probably a CDM you'd have to use in a 2 midfield setup for the most part, but I mean, he could be good on a lengthy with an anchor. It could be saucy, especially if it's the right improvements on the card, right? Could definitely be very nice. Let's see here. Bremer is another one too. Bremer. See Bremer here. Oh, he's gonna look nice. Oh yeah, this card will be really good. Yeah, because I think it's gonna be anchor or shadow. Dude, this card on an anchor will probably be really sick, because if he gets the right upgrades, maybe they give him like a +4, +5 acceleration and sprint speed. Oh, dude, he could be sick. What's his work rates? High, medium, so he's more aggressive? Well, if he's more aggressive, I don't want the shadow, probably, but... yeah, the base card stats for physical is already there, so if he got improved from that Rttk card, he'll probably be at an 85, and then the future improvements would make him an absolute monster. Hard to see. I don't know. We'll see if he gets upgraded. I'd rather Benfica go through, to be honest with you guys, like Portuguese FC, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, that's a good one. That's good. I feel like he's lengthy. feel like he's lengthy too. Guys, by the way, if you're old gen console, don't worry about the lengthy thing. Like, you just have to give these guys a shadow. Pace is still pretty relevant on the old gen version of the game. Architect gives him no lengthy, so he has no strength and agility is too different. So shadow chemistry style, okay. No, he could be very good. He could be very good. You guys know that right back, that Dutch right back that you get that you can use to like somehow link Gakpo in your team? He's really solid on a shadow chemistry style, right? Obviously, Wan-Bissaka is a little bit different because he has like unique body type, 6 foot height, medium. But man, he could be really good too. Like if you have Marcus Rashford on your team, that's a nice little triple link setup just like that, right? So that's going to be very helpful if we have to review him on the main accounts. We'll see if we actually end up reviewing him, right? Probably will, but with potential upgrades in the future, he could be a really beast right back. Depending on if they change a few things here and there, like work rates and whatnot, that's going to be very important to look at as well. Gerard Moreno. Moreno could definitely be usable in this game as well. Pretty sure he's a 4-star player, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's a 3-star 4-star player. Well, that's a little bit less fortunate. A little less fortunate. Architect does not make him a lengthy player, but on a hunter chemistry style, could be decent. Engine chemistry style, giving him good dribbling boost while working with good base card stats for shooting. So with the Rttk card coming out, him being a 4-star weak foot, high, medium, average with what traits? And both of the meta shooting traits. That card could be really good, actually. Yeah, could be an underrated beast, if anything. That's not too bad. Lucas Paqueta. A lot of people have actually used Lucas Paqueta. They like the card for what it is in the beginning. Lucas Paqueta card is not bad in the beginning because he has somewhat of defensive qualities when people start off the game, right? Architect does turn him into a lengthy chemistry style or a lengthy accelerate, which is obviously great. Would it be better to potentially give him an anchor and then they put certain stats for that to be relevant? Probably. Is it a card I would give a lengthy to? Probably not. I don't know if I'd give him the lengthy. Because I feel like he really... What about Sentinel? Sentinel gives him a +4 for strength. That's not going to be enough. Unless they change the stats of the Rttk card. That depends, right? But yeah, Architect does give it to him. And an anchor chemistry style. The pace boost is a little interesting. High work rates, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Nah, he could still be really sick though. Yeah, he could still be really sick. Plays for West Ham too. He could go pretty far actually. That'll probably be a big W card to be honest. Ikone. Ooh, Ikone could be really good actually. Let's see. Ikone on a finisher. What are we looking at here? Ikone on a finisher. Oh, probably a marksman actually. Is he explosive? He's explosive. Oh, this card could be good if they give him a weak foot, to be honest. Average body type, high, medium work rates. Yeah, he could be pretty solid. Hey, you know what? French Fiorentina links, not terrible to work with. That's not terrible to work with at all. What else we got here? Foden. Ooh, Foden could be saucy. Foden could be really saucy. I like Foden a lot because there's so many different positions to try him out. And honestly, I haven't tried him out this year yet because he could be absolutely fantastic in this game because dribbling is there, shooting is there, pace is there for how this game works out for explosive players. His natural positions is left wing, left mid, cam, center, forward. So if I'm playing a 4-2-3-1, he would probably be really nice for that type of formation. Yeah, he'd probably be really good actually. Any traits? Oh, no finesse shot trait or outside foot shot trait. That's a shame. That is a shame. Outside foot shot trait would have been really nice on him, but he could be really sick though. That card is definitely one to look into for sure. And then let's see if we have anything else. Aubameyang we checked out. Oh, we didn't fully check out though. I don't think we fully checked out. Aubameyang. 91 pace. Oh yeah. This card would probably be like a finisher chemistry style flex, probably. Let's see the rare gold cards. The rare gold card Architect does not make him lengthy, but you give him a hawk. Ooh, he looks kind of saucy on a hawk. Because the dribbling will be improved. You probably have to work with the dribbling a little bit, but he's a high-low work-rated player, eh? Take that into consideration, man. He's a high-low work-rated player, 6'2", has the outside foot shot traits and the finesse shot traits. So that card could be He could be very expensive, actually. I can see him being very good. Maybe Ronaldo 2.0? Who knows? Ronaldo does have a lengthy, though, because base card stats for shooting on Ronaldo is already really good. So lengthy on him wouldn't be terrible to work with, right? You could also give him a hunter, too, if you really want to, but a lengthy would make sense on that card because it makes his pace faster for those, like, long-distance runs. So it kind of works because Ronaldo is a push-close, push-forward kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? So that could be really nice, too. But yeah, it definitely looks like a W promo so far. A lot of very, very good cards. I mean, in my case, if there was like any Portuguese players, I'm already all over that. But the one card I forgot to check out is the Lamar card. Literally right there in front of me, and I didn't check him out. I feel like he's explosive. Oh, he is explosive. See, this card could be sick though, man. Yeah, he could be really good. Because explosive with a shadow while having shooting, pace, passing. Like, cards like this are super ideal to use in like 4-1-2-2 formations, 4-3-2-1 formations as the attacking oriented player, you know? Like, that actually really sick for a card like this. Doesn't have the weak foot currently. Maybe they do it on the Rttk card, but yeah, it definitely looks like a very, very solid card. Yeah, guys, today I was gonna do a lot of grinding, but something personal came up, so obviously couldn't do all the grinding videos that I actually wanted to do, because today would have been a good free day to kind of grind my Road to Glory account, get FUT Champs qualification, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, a lot of personal stuff came up, so couldn't do that stuff. That's, you know, when you're like not there mentally to like continue to do that stuff, it's one of those things, you know. But yeah, tomorrow we should be fine to do all the new content. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Just like to talk about the leaked videos before they actually come out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.